Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm happy to see you every time on my channel. Thank you for checking out the videos and thank you for your comment. Today we'll be going to do a new project. We're gonna teach you how to do applique. It can be done in funny faces, it can be done funny characters like you see. This fox looks a little bit serious, but also you can do it funny like this penguin. So it can be on a blanket, on a pillow, on a cushion, on you name it. You can also do it as a quilting. You can do each square has a different character, and you attach them together. It will look cute as well. So all you need is some scrap of fabric and you need to draw. I also attach some of my pattern in the description for the fox and for the penguin. The reason I made them bag, we go outside a lot to buy some grocery. You might need a reusable bag, that's a good idea, rather than having the plastic. This way you can wash it and use it again. So without any further ado, let's get started.
You will need a piece of paper to draw your applique on it. I just be creative. I decided to draw a penguin, so I fold my paper into two equal pieces to find my center, and then I'm trying to just draw like an oval shape of my penguin. Once I draw the outline of the penguin, I'll start to draw the details of my penguin. So when you draw your applique, you want to make sure it's going to go on the fabric. So if you're drawing a letter, you might be concerned about writing the letter in the reverse side, because when you put it on the fabric, it will look the right way. So for the penguin, it doesn't really have a backward or a right side or a back side, so it doesn't really matter. So I just went ahead and I traced it on my visible web and I put it on my fabric later on. It doesn't need to be a perfect, just try to be creative. And I put in the description below all the links for this penguin and another fox that I made by my hand as well. Once you complete your drawing and you are happy with it, you are going to go ahead and trace it with marker, so this way you can see it better. I put in the description below a pip that I made earlier that have also applique on it, so you might as well check that link and see what other drawing I made on these pips. You can use this applique on a blanket, on a cushions, on a towel. Just be creative. You can have it on a blanket that is quilted, so you can create every square with a different animal if you like, or with a different applique. So feel free to be creative in this project. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to trace his belly and his hand and eyes and nose or beak, because you want to cut them separately. You can either do it this way, or you can cut it out of your original drawing. I prefer to draw them again on a different piece of paper. Now we are going to transfer our drawing into our visible web. This visible web, I'm just showing you the brand that I have, but you can get so many other brand and manufacturing names different. You can buy them from Walmart, from your fabric store, from online as well. I put the link in the description below. As I mentioned, I'm showing you here that when you do a letter, you would need to trace it the reverse way. This way, when you put it back into your fabric, it comes in the right way, direction I mean. So now, as I mentioned, penguin is really, it's okay to transfer it either way. So now I'm copying my or transferring my drawing into my visible web. This visible web, it basically allows you to stick your drawing into your fabric, and it allows the fabric to stiffen as well, so they make it easier for you to put it on top of each other. So once you trace your penguin or your drawing, then we're going to cut it out and put it onto our fabric. I went ahead and I put my pieces into my fabric, and now we are going to iron it on our fabric. You want to make sure you iron it in the back of your fabric. As you see, there's when you get the visible web, it has like a piece the side that is very soft and that you draw on, and the other side is kind of a little bit of rough. This where is the glue is, so you want to make sure that the pumpy side is on the bottom. This is where you want to glue it to your fabric, and when you iron it, you want to make sure you press down with your iron and just let it there for a little bit, just to make sure the glue is already melted and stick good to the fabric. Now we are going to cut our fabric and pieces from out of our fabric. I cut all my pieces. I'm showing you the belly, the mark that we put there to just show us where is the bottom, as well as the wings. There is a dotted lines that you need to match it with his body. This where he's supposed to be attached from, and his foot, his 2 feet. They're so cute, and his beak and his eye. I decided to make a bag out of my penguin. As I said earlier, you can make a bag, you can make a cushion, you can make a blanket. It's all up to you. You can even make it a teddy as well. You can make another side of the penguin that is blank, and then replace that on it, and then fill it. Now I'm cutting my bag. It's about 14 inches by 10 inches, so it's up to you really. It's just a piece of a square or a rectangle that will fit my penguin perfectly. Now I'm going to attach my penguin to my square or rectangle. I'm just finding the center of my fabric, just pressing it down with my hand or my fingers to just mark a center of my square, or my, in this case, on my rectangle. You want to peel out the paper now, and then put it on top of your fabric. You can adjust your pieces just as much as you want, or where you want it to be. Once you are happy with it, you are going to iron it all together. As I mentioned earlier, make sure you press down with your iron. Oh, I got one of the I put it the wrong way, so the glue stuck to my iron. I think I'll put it back in, and there you go, he got his eye back. It's hard to tell when it's black. Sometimes the glue doesn't really show in the black fabric, or darker fabric, I mean. So I went ahead and I also give it I sew it around my penguin. If you notice, I sew a couple of lines, or actually 3 lines around, because in each part, because I want it to look like as if it's hand stitches, or even hand drawing, as is I draw it or comes off my drawing pad. So I'm showing you also my fox that I made earlier. It came out to be looking very nice. I like it a lot. I put the pieces or the pattern for the fox as well in the description below. Now I'm going to complete my bag. I sew around the 3 sides of my bag, and now I'm going also to sew the top of my bag and attach a handle for it, and we should be done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and check out the rest of the videos I have on my channel. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it. Thanks you for watching, and see you next time.